December 2018.
Oh, a Crash Team Racing remake. Sweet. I'll just go ahead and pre-order it. Well, looks like this will be the only game I have to look forward to this summer.
February 2019.
Sorry, Crash. I love you. But my priorities lie elsewhere.
Present day.
Alright, got the game downloaded. Time to start working on the review. It's a good thing I left the camera filming for the past 6 hours. There we go. Okay. Now, you know what? This doesn't feel right. Doesn't help the hard hat's way too small for me. There we go. I think I need someone else for this job. Hey guys, sorry I didn't get around to this sooner, but I'm finally gonna review the Detective Pikachu movie. Hey! What the hell, man? I was in the middle of something. That can wait. So, remember when you said in the Odyssey video that you would come back to cover any new Super Mario games that are released? Yeah. And you know Mario Maker 2 just came out, right? Uh-huh. Well, I was kind of wondering if you wouldn't mind, I don't know, doing this video for me? Sure. But, really? Yeah, I'll do it. Huh. I thought you were going to be a lot harder to convince. Well, having me do the Super Mario games is basically tradition at this point. Plus, you've got like 5 other videos to work on, so you'd better get on that. Oh yeah. Well, at least I don't have to write any more dialogue for this bit. See ya. Well, looks like I'm back. So, let's talk about that new Mario game, shall we? Super Mario Maker 2. Man, who could have seen this coming? Since the first game came out, I always figured it was just going to be a one-and-done sort of thing. It was made in celebration of Super Mario Bros.' 30th anniversary, so with it commemorating such a special occasion, not to mention the novelty of it giving players the chance to create their own 2D Mario levels, I never thought we'd get another game like this ever again. But it also made Nintendo a lot of money, so why wouldn't they want to fish where the fish are biting? Well, maybe if it was Amity Island. So here we are with a new Super Mario Maker game for the Nintendo Switch. And if you can believe it, this will be the 4th time I've talked about Super Mario Maker on this channel. I did a review of the first game back in 2015, then I did a revisiting episode on it in early 2016, and later that year I did a quick smash on Super Mario Maker for the 3DS. You completely forgot that was even a thing, didn't you? Well, according to the popular opinion, Mario Maker 2 is so good that you have no reason to go back to the first game in any form. Is that really a fair statement, though? Because the first Mario Maker was great. I even went so far as to say in my review that it was the best Mario game to come out in decades. Though I might have only said that because it was a new Mario game that wasn't Super Mario 3D World, so I guess I was really easy to impress back then. Of course, I think 3D World is perfectly fine nowadays, don't get me wrong, but still. I loved the idea of being able to make my own Mario levels, especially after growing up with Mario World level editors like Lunar Magic. Now Super Mario Maker 2 is out, people are playing it, loving it, and dumping Wii U systems faster than Disney did with Fox's X-Men franchise. So does this game offer enough new content to justify the 2 in the title? Or is it just a glorified port with amazing pre-order bonuses that were never made available in North America for some reason? Well, I think it's about time we found out. Seriously, Nintendo, why do you hate us sometimes? Now, unlike the first game, Super Mario Maker 2 actually has a dedicated story mode, though the setup isn't much to write home about. Mario and this crew of toads have just finished building Princess Peach's castle, but the Undo dog accidentally presses the reset rocket icon and causes the entire castle to be erased. So now Mario has to take on a series of jobs given by the Taskmaster, a name I can't hear without thinking of this Taskmaster, and collect enough coins to fund reconstruction. All this mode's plot really does is prove that dogs are evil. I'm telling you, they're conspiring against us. Look at this one. She will bring the end of all days. So in order to complete these jobs, you have to clear one of over 100 levels made by Nintendo themselves, some of which have to be cleared by fulfilling specific requirements. It's kinda like the Super Mario Challenge in Mario Maker 3DS, only people actually know what I'm talking about. Each job offers a certain number of coins as payment, and finishing the level rewards you with those coins to add to your coin total, along with the ones you collected on the stage itself. Then you can use coins to have the toads start building different parts of the castle, and once they're done, more parts will be ready once you have enough coins to pay for them. The hub world doesn't have much in the way of exploration, but there's plenty of neat little things for you to do. You can take jobs from other characters like Toadette, and depending on whose jobs you take on, your rewards might include costume pieces for your avatar, or the ability to access further parts of the overworld. The characters you talk to are a lot of fun, even when your interactions with them get a bit strange. I'm not sure what Mr. Eraser's doing here, but I'm sure it's very pleasurable. Some of these jobs range from gathering stones to help Yellow Toad craft these sweet-looking 8-bit statues, or having this talking block named Partrick place a hidden block somewhere on the map to take you up into the clouds where you can find the Sound Frog.
This is the best game ever made.
Or maybe it would be if the story mode overall felt a little less mindless, I guess? The levels you play through are some of the best ever made for a 2D Mario game. These do a phenomenal job at testing your Mario and platforming skills while challenging you in ways that never come close to Lost Levels territory. But part of the reason why I said the story mode felt mindless is because of the assist parts system. After dying twice, Luigi offers you these tools that you can place in the level at any time to make it a little bit easier. Things like power-ups and blocks to let you walk over things no problem. Also, if you lose all your lives and get a game over, you have the option to let Luigi go straight up super guide and complete the level for you off screen. And it's not like you get less coins or no coins by relying on Luigi or the assist parts, because you still get the same number of coins you would have gotten for finishing a job normally. So it doesn't really punish you for taking the easy way out, which is comforting, but makes me believe the game just fell asleep during those sections. Aspects of the campaign also kind of feel like padding for the sake of a longer playthrough, and usually it revolves around the process of rebuilding the castle. When the toads aren't hard at work, chances are they're slacking off in other stages, or getting kidnapped somehow. This just seems lazy to me. The story mode doesn't take that long to complete, I did it in about 5 hours, but there definitely could have been a better way to fill that time instead of having the toads get kidnapped for no reason. Okay, so I just got back from finishing this job, and now the roof of the East Hall is complete, but then the Taskmaster tells me that the whole crew was kidnapped during lunch? That doesn't even make sense. I just saw them working 2 seconds ago. This is the least reliable construction crew in the world. But whatever, I got them back, the castle's all done, and now I have to pay for a stained glass window?
Are you serious? Are you serious?
So I pay for that, finish a couple more jobs, now I just have one more to finish, and now Toadette's been kidnapped? At this point, I've fully switched to
Complaint not giving a crap mode!
So I'm just gonna give myself a Starman and kill Bowser that way. There we go, now we're done with the castle. And look, we even got a Builder Mario costume and a brand new power-up for the Course Maker. That's pretty neat.
All in all, I found the story mode to be a fine little distraction, but nothing more. The levels themselves are great, the overworld's fun to mess around in, and though the road to rebuilding Peach's castle has some unnecessary detours on the way, this mode did its job fine enough, so in the end I felt it was worth it. But that was just a sample of what Super Mario Maker 2 really has to offer.
Almost everything that was present in the original Super Mario Maker is here and accounted for, minus the mystery mushroom. You can't put on amiibo costumes anymore, and amiibo support in general is completely absent. And as someone who didn't really care for these costumes to begin with, that doesn't really bother me. I do miss playing as Shaun the Sheep though. But you can still make levels in the style of Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario World, or New Super Mario Bros. U, and each one still has their own unique elements. Whatever level making tools were available in Mario Maker 1, including objects added with later updates like the Fire Koopa Clown Car, are still available in Mario Maker 2, but of course we have some new toys to play with. For one thing, slopes. Calm down, people, it's not a big deal. But there are also dotted line blocks, which can go from blank to solid with the on and off switch. You can go inside a dry bones shell to ride across water and lava. You've got snake blocks, seesaws, swinging claws, and twisters that can either make or break level design. New enemies are available too, like Boom Boom, Pom Pom, not that Pom Pom, and even the Angry Sun from Mario 3, who looks really weird in the new Super Mario Bros. Style. He doesn't even look angry, just kind of Mesoamerican. Objects that were tied to other elements in the first game are now given their own slots, like pink coins and checkpoint flags. Pipes can come in different colors now. Sub-areas can be vertical as well as horizontal. You can set clear conditions. Elements can be categorized in scroll wheels based on function, like items and enemies and terrain. You can change the speed and direction that the screen moves in auto-scrolling stages. You can unlock the Super Ball flower from Super Mario Land and use it as a power-up in the Mario 1 style. These changes are too good, game. Stop. Game. Stop.
GameStop.
I haven't even gotten to the biggest addition. Super Mario Maker 2 has an entirely new graphic style based on Super Mario 3D World? Huh. Well, 3D World was already just a 2D Mario game with a 3D Mario skin, so this kind of makes sense. In fact, I'll put this out there right now. Most of the 3D World style levels I've played in Mario Maker 2 were way better and far more interesting than all the stages in the original 3D World combined. Yeah, I said it. Don't at me. It helps that it has the most unique elements of all the graphical styles. Clear pipes, warp boxes, bonsai bills that can fly toward the screen. It even has Koopa Troopas that drive around in little cars, and you can kill them and drive the car for yourself. In the closest to a Grand Theft Auto reference we'll ever get in a Mario game. And that new power-up we got after beating the story mode? That's exclusive to the 3D World style, and it turns you into Builder Mario, who can destroy things with his hammer.
Banga banga Mario's a silver hammer came down upon your head, oh mamma mia.
You know, when Super Mario 3D World was announced as the new graphical style for this game, I assumed that we were gonna get other 3D Mario games too, like Galaxy, Odyssey, or even Mario 64. Maybe they could be added as DLC in the future, but I'm totally fine with what we have here right now, at this moment in time. At least we get 64 and Galaxy music in the sound effects section. Sound effects are back, and thanks to the scroll wheel, we have an even wider variety of sounds to choose from. Some include musical pieces like the slide theme from Mario 64, Delfino Plaza from Super Mario Sunshine, Gusty Garden from Galaxy 1, and there's even the Mario Circuit theme from Super Mario Kart. One other sound in particular I want to bring attention to is simply called Peaceful, because it was so calm that it almost made me fall asleep.
Oh.
I wish I knew about this sooner. The amount of new content presented in the Course Maker was so overwhelming that I could have used it to calm myself down. Thankfully, we have good old Yamamura to help show us the ropes. By jumping into Yamamura's dojo, you can learn the basics of course design from the bird himself, whether on a beginner, intermediate, or advanced level. Mary O isn't there with him this time, but instead we have a new girl named Nina. She's cute and all, but I don't like how she calls Yamamura Yama Senpai. It's making me nervous as to what their relationship is like when they're not on screen. Yamamura's Dojo also has a section called Mario's Moves, where you can read up on all the things Mario can do in each game style. Something's not right here, however. These are the controls for the new Super Mario Bros. U style, but that picture of Mario is clearly artwork from Mario Party 10, which itself is based on a piece of artwork from Mario Party 6. It's a little weird, but Nintendo reuses the same, 10 pieces of artwork for everything Mario related nowadays, so it's nothing to keep me up at night. Which is one of many new level themes that are also available. Ooh, that's a perfect segue! Perfect segue. Along with the returning ground, castle, underground, underwater, ghost house, and airship themes, we can now make desert levels, snow levels, forest levels, and sky levels. But every single theme has a nighttime variant as well. These have their own unique properties, like changes in gravity or upside-down platforming. And like Mario Maker 1, new music was written for these level themes by none other than Koji Kondo. If anyone knows the ins and outs of classic Mario music, there's no contest. It's definitely him. Actually, while we're on that subject, can I just take a moment to talk about how much I love Mario Maker 2's soundtrack? Most of it's recycled from the first game, but the new stuff is absolutely great. And with the Super Mario World music specifically, there's some great attention to detail with all the new tracks incorporating the same motif that tracks in the original Super Mario World use.
Musical consistency.
Apparently, the Mario World love doesn't stop there. There's a remix of the Special World track that plays on the Course World menu, and there's a remix of the Yoshi's Island World map theme used on the Endless Challenge screen. Oh crap, I'm getting ahead of myself. But, yeah, Course World is back from Mario Maker 1, and there's a new mode called Endless Challenge. It's like the Mario challenges from the first game, but with seemingly no real end goal. It's just to see how far you can get. Players could even customize their own avatar with different costumes and animations. Here's me when I played the game at midnight on launch day, here's me when I dislocate my shoulder, and here's me fighting off Mario Party 9 haters.
I don't care what you say, that game is good, shut up.
You can still post comments on courses using stamps and drawings and all that, but if there are some kinds of levels you like more than others, you now have a much more detailed search option that includes game styles, course themes, and tags, yes! Courses can have tags like standard and puzzle solving, and they really make searching for levels to play that much easier. So for me, that means less auto levels, and more of something I can actually control. And you can still download courses and save them in the course bot, but now stages downloaded from the course world have their own section. That's nice. Oh, look at this, I can actually play the levels that were shown off in the Mario Maker 2 Invitational at E3 this year. What's even better is the option to have multiple playable characters. Awesome! Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Toadette can be swapped out on the settings menu, and even though they all play exactly the same, it's still fun to have the option to be in control of
My bear!
Aww, my PewDiePie clip broke. That was from when he was still good, too.
Ah well, we all have to deal with loss at some point, like loss in frames when I played online. Network play lets you run through different stages with other players online, and you can either work together or compete against each other to reach the goal. Players are selected at random, and as of this video, there's no option to make a room with your friends. You can only make rooms to play through local wireless. That is a letdown, but I don't know if I'll ever play online again if the frame rate's gonna keep chugging this badly. Sadly, that's not the only thing about Mario Maker 2 that rubbed me the wrong way. This one's really minor, but how come checkpoint flags don't automatically make small Mario bigger anymore? You have no idea how disheartening it was to pass through a checkpoint flag expecting it to turn me into Super Mario, and then it didn't. You can fix it so that it does by attaching a Super Mushroom to it in the Course Maker, but I didn't have to do that in Mario Maker 1, so what gives? And am I the only one who gets disoriented when Mario doesn't automatically touch the top of the flagpole when he gets close to it? Anyone? Just me? Okay, I'm just go cry in a corner. My only real major issue with the game is the one thing I was dreading since Mario Maker 2 was announced. The first Mario Maker massively benefited from the use of the Wii U gamepad thanks to the touchscreen. That's something you don't have easy access to when playing Mario Maker 2 on a TV, so instead you have to use the controller. And though playing in handheld mode does make working in the Course Maker better since you can use the Switch's touchscreen, using my finger is nowhere near as comfortable as using a stylus. Either way, it wasn't as fast or intuitive, so I found myself spending more time getting used to the controls than I did actually making a level. I'm okay with them now, and I even managed to make 2 full courses while recording footage for this video, one of which was featured in a My Life in Gaming live stream, thank you very much. Here are their IDs if you want to try them out. But during my first playthrough, it was really awkward switching between placing objects and selecting options, because you can't just move the cursor over to highlight them. You have to use the D-pad to highlight parts of the interface, and press the X button to make the cursor appear again to place elements on the course. On the bright side, this hasn't been a problem since I've grown accustomed to the controls, but while it's still a far cry from the Wii U gamepad, I don't find the controller setup in general to be that bad.
I'm more interested in playing levels than making them anyway, so ultimately these minor hiccups did nothing to diminish my enjoyment of the game as a whole. That's what Mario Maker 2 is like. It has its fair share of flaws, but the rest of it is so great that the flaws don't register.
The amount of talent, effort, passion, and care that was put into Super Mario Maker 2 is undeniable. It's everything that made the first one good, but even better. It's wild, it's weird, it's wacky, it has something for everyone. On the level playing side, Super Mario Maker 2 easily trumps the first game. With all the new elements that were added, they've allowed for some extremely inventive and creative level design to come from other players all around the world. I might prefer the feel of the original when it comes to actually making levels myself, but the tools that you have at your disposal here practically makes playing the first game pointless. All the new content combined is more than worth the $60 price tag, and there's so much here that even when I think I found everything, I'll still find new stuff here and there. I didn't even mention the co-op feature, where you and a friend can make levels together. There are plenty of other things I would have liked to see included, like more game styles, or maybe even the option to have different parts of a level be in different game styles. But I'm more than content with what we have so far, and knowing what the Mario Maker community is capable of, I can't wait to see what this game has in store for me next.
Alright, Real Mark, I'm finished with the video. You can come back now. Real Mark?
Mom? Who?
The review's over.
Oh, cool. Sorry, it's just, the music is so nice.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go hover off screen.
Thanks, Cartoon Mark. Wait, what's my next video again?
Oh, by the way, I found these in your room.
That'll do. Ugh, I'm sweaty and I'm gross, and I'm gonna try and make it sound like I'm not reading off a script. Wish me luck. Haldo, thanks for watching, everybody, and a very special thank you to the people you see on screen, as well as my superstar supporter for this month, Henry Newman. If you want to support the channel as well, then please consider becoming a sponsor by clicking the join button or by donating to my Patreon. You don't have to if you don't want to, but the options are there should you be interested, and it won't just help me out, but you get some pretty cool rewards for it too. For as little as $5 to $15 a month, you can gain access to Patreon and member-exclusive content, you can watch my videos before they go live, and you can directly tell me which games you'd like me to cover in a future video, and I will make it happen no matter what. Links to my social media are in the description, and don't forget to click the bell icon to be notified of future videos. I feel really weird saying that. But thanks for listening, and with that said, this is Mark bidding you all a smashing farewell. See you guys next time.